An improviser is someone who won't run out of the pocket when they don't need to.
Yeah. But basically, Herbert's a scrambling quarterback, so he could develop that. A scrambling quarterback is just someone who... I know it's not... It sounds stupid, but it's just... Scrambling quarterbacks are more improvisers with more speed and not that great downfield.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. For like an improviser, I wouldn't run option with them.
No.
To me, that's like Patrick Mahomes,
yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger. Those guys are improvisers.
I don't know if I'd say Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger is kind of a pocket passer.
Well, nowadays he is.
Yeah,
damn
young Ben
was he was an improviser. He was the guy who was going to shut off a defensive lineman trying to sack him and then throw it off his back foot for a touchdown.
Yeah.
But now,
he's old. Looks like a truck driver.
Honestly, have you seen the meme where it's like, when your wife takes the kids and everything else in the divorce, and it's a picture of him with just big ass freaking beard on the sideline? I don't remember when.
Probably this last year. He had a huge beard this year.
Yeah,
I believe that the Chargers, supposedly they're really high on that Jordan Love kid from Utah State. So
I can see him drafting him.
But I think it's much more...
I didn't see any game film on Jordan Love, so
he had a really good not this past year, but the year before. He was really, really good, yeah.
Right, he's a senior this year, isn't he?
Yeah. So his junior year, he was really, really good. Like, people were thinking like he'd be a 5th round person, maybe.
You mean 5th pick or 5th round?
5th round.
Oh.
There's no way he's going 5th pick.
Yeah. And then this year...
I don't know. Daniel Jones went out of nowhere and came the 6th pick.
Yeah, that was stupid. I still think it was a stupid pick.
But this year, I think that he had a down season. He had like 22 and 12. So had relatively the same passing yards, but at the same time, he lost his number 1 and number 2 receiver.
What's his measurements?
I believe he's 6'2", 230, 220.
Kind of a bigger boy.
I think because I know when Josh Allen was coming out of college, the quarterback, he was like 17 touchdowns to 11 interceptions, like 2,500 yards.
Josh Allen actually played with our former teammate, Alonzo.
Jordan Love is 6'4". We played
6'4"?
with...
See, I like that a lot better now because stats sometimes lie based off the scheme and whatnot. So really what you're doing is you're projecting how this athlete's going to perform at the NFL level.
Yeah.
So
we played high school football with a offensive lineman who played with Josh Allen. Do you want to keep going, Brandon, or is that all you wanted to say?
That's just what I think. I think in free agency, they're just going to get the normal garbage.
Where do you think they need to fill?
Offensive line.
More specifically, what position?
Anthony Lynn's one of my favorite
offensive
coaches.
line.
Just the entire line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I'll give props. Okong isn't that terrible. He is older, but I think that he still had a good season. But everything else, it was just plain out terrible.
I thought the Chargers had a good young tackle. Or am I thinking of a different?
It was,
No, you might be right.
The guy they drafted within like a year or two.
Yeah.
They had Sam Levy, but he was like a 5th rounder, and some people thought he was going to be good, but this year he wasn't great.
Is it me now?
What?
My topic?
But other than that, I don't think... There's nothing on the defense that could go for a better safety, but I think Adrian Phillips and Derwin were good enough safeties right there.
What about their linebacking core? Do you think they get rid of Melvin Ingram?
No, he's still under tag.
I thought he was listed as a DN now.
Yeah, he's a DN linebacker.
He can play both.
Yeah, he's a 3-4 outside linebacker, but a 4-3 defense.
He's getting old, is he not, though?
Melvin Ingram.
Yeah. He's like 31 or 32.
What do you think to do with their running back situation?
Melvin Gordon is not staying.
Melvin Gordon, no.
Keep Austin Eckler.
Dean Spanos, which I hate. Y'all thought Ted Thompson was terrible. You've never met this guy before. You don't like spending money.
You've never met him either.
Melvin Gordon didn't get paid. And that's the reason why he won't re-sign Melvin Gordon. Yeah, Melvin Gordon had a bad season, but...
He also only played half.
Yeah, but he still had a bad season.
I think that...
Yeah.
He held out for like 8 weeks.
Yeah, because they wanted a better contract. But Dean Spanos...
Which the man deserves.
He had a Pro Bowl year the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think Eckler was a lot better, but I don't think Eckler should be the main back. I think he's more
He
like
should be kind of like a Tariq Cohen.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that is a Tariq Cohen.
Do you think
kind
they
of thing.
draft a running back?
He's definitely not as
You took the
small or
words out of my
shifty
mouth,
as.
Daniel.
Thank you.
Do you think they look running back in the draft?
It's not that deep into running backs, really. It's not. It's like 4 good players, and then everybody else is just.
Do you think they go after Etienne? Or whatever the hell his name
He's
is?
staying.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's
Okay,
staying.
never mind.
Like, there's 3 running backs I can think of, and that's Taylor, Dobbins, and Swift. That's it.
You think they go after Dobbins, maybe? What's their pick?
Dobbins will go out earlier. They have a 10th pick.
Oh, yeah,
I
he probably...
guarantee you if they don't grab
You
Love,
think Dobbins is going to be a top 10?
I think Dobbins is going to be a first rounder. I don't know if he's going to be a top 10.
I'm
Well,
really
they said
hoping
that
the
they had
Lions
the
get him with their
10th pick.
third overall pick.
No,
in the
I'm saying
second
that in the 10th pick they'll probably
In the
grab
second round?
Love or maybe
So you don't think he's going to go first
one
round?
of the Iowa tackles. I'm hoping they grab First.
I don't think they're
his
gonna
name
take-
was.
Who?
First, I want to say the Iowa right tackle.
Yeah, that's what most analysts are having them draft as a lineman.
Yeah, I guarantee they need an offensive.
I don't think
lineman.
Jordan Love is going to go on the
Oh,
first
line's
round.
really
Yeah, exactly. I really hope they
Hmm?
don't grab him in the first round, but
That'd be an over.
Offensive
That'd
line's
be a
super
reach.
deep this year in the draft.
'cause
Yeah.
I guarantee
Especially
you,
early.
it's going to come down to do they. I think that they can still grab Eason, which I really hope. He's my biggest sleeper in the quarterbacks right now. Is Jacob Eason,
He's out of.
Washington,
Yep. That's what I was gonna
or yeah, Washington.
What
I-
about Shea Patterson? No, I'm just kidding.
say.
but
See that last one, too.
they can grab him maybe 3rd round. So
Okay. Is that all?
Joey, what do you think your Lions do this offseason?
I'm hoping we draft with the 3rd overall pick Jeffrey Okuda.
Jeff Okuda
Jeff Okuda.
out of Ohio State.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
I was so hoping that the Redskins would win their last game, so they'd have the 3rd pick. The Lions would have the 2nd pick, so they could get Chase Young, because I feel it's even a bigger need. But Darius Slay is the only working guy on the secondary for the Lions.
We talked about
We
this
talked
last
about this
episode,
last
saying Jeff
episode,
Okuda.
too.
Okay. Yeah, well,
'Cause we
we'll
did, like,
get
the top
some
5.
Detail. I'll
I
say.
really don't think Justin Coleman's that great.
Oh, I think he played safety.
Oh, he plays corner.
Oh, I thought
He was their number 2.
Well, I think Okuda would be better. but-
Yeah, I think Okuda would be.
Wait, was he 47 on the team? Was he
Who's-
27?
Coleman?
I thought he was 47.
I think he's 27.
Okay,
We
well,
also talked about that 24 kid on your team, Walker or whatever. That rookie?
Amari Oruiye.
Yeah, him.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Tracy Walker's his free safety.
I think I'm thinking of Tracy Walker.
Yeah.
Tracy Walker's 42, I think. I want to
Someone
say.
wore 47 on them, and he's the one that laid that hit on Geronimo Allison in the Packer game, the first one.
Yeah.
That was garbage because he was going for the ball. They still called targeting. But whatever.
The refs always
So
do it
I'm
Packers
thinking interior linebackers,
It would.
interior offensive line, running back, and
Which ones
corner.
do you think they focus on in the draft, and which ones do you think they focus on for
Free agency, I would say offensive lineman in the free agency, and then everywhere else in the draft.
You don't think that since this class is so deep with offensive linemen, you don't think they have
I think
this-
most of them are going to go before the Lions. And I think the Lions have more needs outside of offensive line.
I was going to say, you guys have not a terrible offensive line.
Yeah, like Ragnar's good.
Ragnar's good.
Taylor Decker.
Decker's good.
Wagner.
Wagner will hold up.
What
He's
about
not
Glasgow?
great, but he'll hold up. Kenny, your biggest need was probably left guard.
Yeah.
Because Kenny Wiggins is
Glasgow's a decent center.
yeah.
Oh, Decker's a left tackle.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought he was a left guard, but never mind, he's not. He's a left tackle.
See, that's why. It's not a huge need, but anything, just an upgrade would be nice. And that's why I think free agency was... would be
Eric.
good set.
Flowers.
I also hope the Lions maybe draft a quarterback in the later rounds.
We
Yeah.
talked about this last.
Because I like
episode, too.
not Jeff Driscoll. Who's the other guy?
Blow.
David Blau.
David Blau.
Yeah, I like him. He showed some flashes. I'd rather have him than Driscoll
Who do you think they go after?
in the later rounds. I
Tua.
don't even know.
In the late rounds.
I can't think of his name. It was the Michigan
Roar.
State quarterback.
Oh, it's just
Something-
an L.
yeah.
I know. I don't really come from him. But
Nathan Rourke out of Ohio.
Yeah.
I've been hearing stuff about him.
He's a good quarterback.
There was that
The Lions traded for David Blau, by the way, at the end of the preseason.
Yep.
They gave up like a 7th round pick to the Browns, I think, or the Bengals.
It was the Bengals.
Yeah.
All right.
So maybe
They
we
traded
stick
for him?
with
I thought they signed him. I thought...
No,
he
they
got
traded
released.
him.
traded for him.
It was a conditional pick, so it depended how good he was. And
It depended on how long he was on the roster.
Yeah.
Because the Bears traded Jordan Howard for a conditional fourth. Stupid.
All right, Austin. Bring up your next pick or your next
Dang it,
topic.
of course, as soon as my screen turns off. The Bears sign Trey Robertson to a 2-year deal from the CFL.
What is he?
The biggest... He's a cornerback, by the way, if I didn't say that. Which is the biggest contract from CFL to the NFL since the Saints signed Cameron Wake to a 4-year, wasn't it, contract? I don't remember what the details on it were.
Damn, fourth good sign, bad sign in one episode. Right? Yeah, fourth.
Robertson played his first 3 years of college, first 3 years with the Hoosiers, including one as a medical red shirt. Then he transferred to Illinois State for his final 2 seasons, and his first season is with Illinois. He was a quarterback and led them to the FCS championship game where they faced Carson Wentz, and Robertson had a 58-yard touchdown run with them up 27-23, and then Carson Wentz responded with a game-winning 5-yard touchdown with 37 seconds left. But he switched to cornerback and signed with the Minnesota Vikings as an undrafted free agent in 2016, and he never appeared in a game. He was on the practice squad. But this last season with Calgary, I believe it was, Calgary Stampede, he had 7 interceptions, 2 returned for touchdowns, and over 50 tackles. And he was the highest rated cornerback coming out of the CFL.
he was the highest rated player in general.
Yeah, the highest rated.
in the NFL. And another thing was Cameron Wake wasn't signed by the Saints. It was by the Dolphins.
Oh, I said this. My bad. The Dolphins.
But I think it would be.
I was thinking of Cameron.
I think it would be a good selection by the Bears.
Yeah, I think
obviously they haven't had the greatest CFL not poachings, but taking away for history. But I think this guy might be.
Who else have they gotten from the CFL?
Mark Trestman.
Oh yeah.
just the sound that came out of your mouth.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He is now the coach for the Viper, I believe.
Yeah.
In the XFL.
Yeah. But I think that it was
See how he does.
I mean, they're saving. He has $1 million. Mukamara has $1 million. And
I think they're gonna get rid of him.
He has like $7 million salary, so they're gonna cut him.
$9 million salary, $1 million bonus.
Yeah, so $8 million right there is getting saved.
That'd be
for
10.
you guys.
It'd be
No.
8.
What you pay the signing bonus.
Oh, maybe.
But
The signing bonus is like guaranteed money.
yeah, and it's just one of those that's just like. I know a lot of Bears fans are going to be like, well, why don't you cut Tulliver? But
No. Kevin Tolliver has a ton of potential, and he's played really well when he's on the field.
I wouldn't say well, but yeah, he has more potential than a can't cover wet
Now,
paper bag.
yes.
Mukamara
was like, he came with the Bears and his skill level spiked. His production spiked. The last last season and a half, it's dropped tremendously. So,
But-
I think they'll get rid of Prince Mukamara. Also, he's going to be 31 this
Do you guys
season.
still have Buster Screen?
Yes.
Okay, so
They
yeah,
signed
you
like
still
a
even
4-year
have.
deal.
So you guys still even have enough depth at that position.
Yeah, they've got.
You're not going to be relying on Tulliver, who I think is not ready yet.
Fuller, Mukamara, Screen at the slot, and then Tolliver, Duke Shelley, and I can't think of the other one. I believe there's one more. So, yeah, I think they get rid of Mukamara because Robertson's 27. Yeah, he's not the youngest guy, but I think he'll be a good player.
Joey, how do you feel about it? The sign?
I think it's good. I mean, anything's better than Mukamara.
Right now in his career, yes.
Can't cover a wet paper bag.